At 85 years old, every day felt like a battle against gravity. Simple things, the things we all take for granted, like rising from a favorite armchair or carrying a bag of groceries from the car, had become monumental tasks. His strength was vanishing before his very eyes, and with it, a creeping fear that his independence would vanish too. He felt like a fading photograph of the man he once was.
When he finally confessed this quiet desperation to his doctor, the answer wasn't some grueling new exercise plan or a complicated prescription. It was a discussion about a single, often overlooked vitamin. A simple change that could help kickstart a process he thought was lost to time, supporting his body's ability to repair his muscles as he slept, helping to slow down years of silent decline.
It turns out that for those of us over 60, 70, and especially 80, our body's ability to repair and rebuild muscle tissue can dramatically decline. The nighttime construction crew that once kept us strong simply doesn't always get the tools it needs. But what if you could give that crew exactly what it's missing? In this video, we're going to pull back the curtain on one crucial vitamin that science shows can awaken this overnight muscle repair process. And, just as importantly, we'll expose 3 common habits and supplements that you might be taking right now, thinking they're helping, but are actually capable of sabotaging your strength. Stay with me, because the answer is much simpler than you might think. What was happening to that 85-year-old man, and what may be happening to you or someone you love, has a name: sarcopenia. It sounds complicated, but it simply means the age-related loss of muscle mass, strength, and function. After the age of 50, we can lose a significant percentage of our muscle mass every single year. By age 80, some people may have lost up to 50% of the muscle they had in their youth. This isn't just about not being able to open a stubborn jar. It's the invisible thief that steals our stability, our mobility, and our confidence. It's a key reason why falls become more common and more dangerous, and why everyday life can begin to feel exhausting. So, why does this happen? A huge part of the problem lies in what happens, or rather what happened, when we go to sleep. During our younger years, nighttime is when the body gets to work. It's when we release critical repair hormones, like human growth hormone, and our bodies enter a state of intense protein synthesis, using the protein we've eaten during the day to repair and rebuild damaged muscle fibers. Think of your body as a construction site. During the day, living your life is like the normal wear and tear on the building. At night, the construction crew, your body's natural repair systems, comes in to fix the damage and even add new structures, making the building stronger. But as we age, a few things happen. First, our production of key hormones can decline. Second, and most critically, our body becomes less efficient at using the raw materials it has. It's like the construction crew shows up, but they're missing their most important tools. They have the bricks, protein, but no mortar to hold them together. One of the biggest reasons for this is a dramatic change in how our bodies handle one specific nutrient. In fact, research shows that as we age, our skin's ability to create this nutrient from sunlight can decrease significantly. For instance, the concentration of the precursor to vitamin D3 in the skin can decline by about 50% from age 20 to age 80. This creates a perfect storm where the very tool our bodies need most for nighttime repair becomes increasingly scarce, right when we need it most. This leaves our muscles in a vulnerable state. Without the proper tools for overnight repair, the daily wear and tear starts to win. The micro tears in our muscles that should be healed and built back stronger are instead left to accumulate, leading to a slow, steady erosion of muscle tissue. We can literally wake up weaker than we went to bed. But it doesn't have to be this way. By identifying an important missing tool and putting it back in our toolbox, we can help our nighttime construction crew get back to work. The single most important, scientifically backed vitamin for helping to reignite this muscle support system in older adults is vitamin D. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Vitamin D? That's it? I thought that was for bones. And you're right. It is absolutely essential for bone health. But what modern science has revealed is that vitamin D functions much more like a powerful hormone in the body, and its role in muscle health is just as critical, especially for seniors. Here's how it works. Your muscle cells are covered in tiny docking stations called vitamin D receptors, or VDRs. Think of these like keyholes. When you have enough active vitamin D in your system, it acts like a key, inserting itself into these receptors and helping to unlock a cascade of genetic signals inside the muscle cell. This unlocking does several amazing things, particularly while you sleep. First, it directly stimulates muscle protein synthesis. This is the fundamental process of using amino acids from the proteins you eat to repair and build new muscle tissue. Activating the VDR is like flipping the main power switch at that construction site, telling the crew it's time to start building. Studies have shown that vitamin D deficiency is directly linked to a reduced rate of muscle protein synthesis. Second, vitamin D is crucial for the function of muscle stem cells, known as satellite cells. These cells are the reserves that are called upon to create new muscle fibers. Vitamin D helps these satellite cells to multiply and mature into new, healthy muscle tissue, a process vital for recovering from daily activity and growing stronger. And third, it helps regulate calcium inside the muscle cells. Proper calcium flow is essential for strong, efficient muscle contractions. When vitamin D levels are low, this process can be impaired, leading to that feeling of weakness and poor muscle function that so many seniors experience. The evidence linking vitamin D to muscle health in older adults is overwhelming. Numerous studies show a direct correlation. The lower a senior's vitamin D level, the higher their risk of sarcopenia, falls, and frailty. People with a deficiency are often at a significantly higher risk of muscle loss. But more importantly, intervention studies show that correcting a deficiency can make a profound difference. Now, here is a crucial point. Vitamin D works in powerful synergy with protein. You can eat a lot of protein, but if your body is resistant to building muscle due to low vitamin D, it can't use that protein as effectively. When you combine adequate vitamin D with a protein-rich diet, particularly protein high in the amino acid leucine, the results are magnified. One study on sarcopenic older adults found that a supplement containing vitamin D and leucine-enriched whey protein led to significant improvements in muscle mass and lower body function, even without a prescribed exercise program. This highlights that vitamin D can be the catalyst that allows the protein you eat to do its job of rebuilding muscle. So, how do you use this information? First, and this is non-negotiable, you must talk to your doctor and get your levels tested. Vitamin D status is measured with a simple blood test for 25-hydroxyvitamin D. Many experts in aging suggest that for older adults, a level above 30 ng/ml is a good target. Deficiency is often defined as anything below 20 ng/ml. Your doctor can recommend a proper dosage based on your results, but for many deficient older adults, supplementation in the range of 1,000 to 4,000 IU per day is common. It's vital not to guess, as excessive vitamin D can also cause problems. For the timing, since our focus is on overnight repair, taking your vitamin D supplement with your evening meal is a fantastic strategy. Vitamin D is a fat-soluble vitamin, meaning it is absorbed much more effectively when consumed with a source of dietary fat. Taking it with dinner ensures you have a supply circulating in your system as you head into that critical nighttime repair window. Restoring your body's building blocks is only half the battle. You also have to stop throwing wrenches into the machinery. Here are 3 common things that can interfere with your sleep and muscle repair, which you should consider avoiding, especially in the hours before bed. That nightly glass of wine or beer that you think helps you relax and drift off to sleep might be one of the biggest saboteurs of muscle health. While it might make you feel drowsy initially, alcohol can wreak havoc on your body's overnight repair schedule. Its most devastating effect is on human growth hormone, or HGH. HGH is the master repair hormone, released in a powerful pulse during the first few hours of deep sleep. It is absolutely critical for stimulating muscle protein synthesis and overall tissue regeneration. Research has shown that alcohol consumption before bed can seriously disrupt this crucial hormone release. One landmark study found that alcohol significantly suppressed plasma GH values by a staggering 70 to 75%. This means your body's primary signal to repair and rebuild muscle is effectively silenced. Furthermore, alcohol fragments your sleep. It suppresses restorative REM sleep and can lead to more frequent awakenings later in the night. So even if you're in bed for 8 hours, you're not getting the deep quality sleep required for your muscles to recover. If you are serious about rebuilding strength, consider allowing at least a 3 to 4 hour window between your last drink and bedtime. This one might shock you, because we've been told for decades that antioxidants are key to fighting aging. And they are important. But when it comes to building muscle, the story is more complicated. The concern here is specifically from high-dose supplementation of vitamin C and vitamin E taken around your workouts. Here's the paradox. Exercise naturally creates oxidative stress. This stress isn't the enemy. It's a crucial signal that tells your body to adapt and get stronger. When you flood your system with mega doses of antioxidants like 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C or over 400 IU of vitamin E, right after a workout, you might actually blunt this essential signal. It's like sending in a cleanup crew before the construction foreman has had a chance to see the day's work and draw up plans for tomorrow's improvements. Several studies have shown this counterintuitive effect. One study on elderly men found that high-dosage vitamin C and E supplementation blunted the increase in total lean body mass after 12 weeks of strength training compared to a placebo group. However, the science isn't entirely settled. Some studies, particularly on elite athletes in sports with repeated intense exertion, have found that short-term high doses of these vitamins can help reduce muscle damage. The prevailing wisdom for most people actively trying to build muscle is to be cautious with megadosing these specific vitamins around exercise. It's generally better to get your antioxidants from a colorful diet of fruits and vegetables throughout the day. B vitamins are absolutely essential for health. They are the spark plugs of our metabolism, playing a key role in converting the food we eat into usable energy. And that is precisely why taking them at night might be a mistake for some people. Vitamins like B6 and B12 are known for their role in energy production. Taking a B complex or a multivitamin rich in these B vitamins in the evening could have a stimulating effect for some individuals, potentially interfering with the ability to fall asleep. While a deficiency in B vitamins can certainly lead to fatigue and poor sleep, the evidence on whether taking them at night is disruptive is mixed. However, for this reason, it is almost universally recommended to take B vitamins and multivitamins in the morning with breakfast. This aligns their energy-supporting effects with your body's natural daytime rhythm, allowing your body to wind down properly at night. Save the evening for calming, restorative nutrients, not the ones that tell your body it's time to get up and go. Now, it's incredibly important to understand that while vitamin D is a foundational key, it isn't a magic pill that works in a vacuum. It's the master switch, but you still need to supply the power and the raw materials. To truly turn back the clock on muscle loss, you must combine this strategy with a holistic approach. Think of it as a three-legged stool. Without all three legs, the stool will topple over. The first leg is the one we focused on, hormonal and cellular signaling. This is where vitamin D shines. By ensuring your levels are optimal, with your doctor's guidance, you are helping give your muscle cells the direct signal to repair. You are turning the key in the ignition. The second, and equally critical leg, is adequate protein intake. Protein provides the actual building blocks, the bricks and mortar, that your muscles are made of. As we age, our bodies may require more protein to achieve the same muscle-building effect. While the old recommendation was 0.8 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight, many experts on aging and muscle now recommend 1.0 to 1.2 grams per kilogram for healthy older adults. For a 150-pound person, that's about 68 to 82 grams of protein per day. It's also vital to spread this protein throughout the day, aiming for about 25-30 grams per meal to ensure a steady supply of amino acids. The third leg of the stool is the non-negotiable trigger, resistance exercise. You can take vitamin D and eat protein, but without a reason to build, your muscles won't respond optimally. Resistance training, whether it's with weights, bands, or even your own body weight, is the physical signal that tells your body, we need to be stronger. It creates the demand. This demand, combined with the hormonal signal from vitamin D and the building blocks from protein, creates the perfect trifecta for muscle growth. When you put all three pieces together, the signal, vitamin D, the materials, protein, and the demand, exercise, you create a powerful, synergistic effect that can not only halt muscle loss, but actively help you rebuild the strength, stability, and vitality you thought was gone for good. So, to recap the simple, powerful blueprint from today, a key vitamin that can help kickstart overnight muscle repair is vitamin D, which acts as a hormonal signal for muscle support. For it to work best, get your levels checked by a doctor and supplement appropriately, preferably with an evening meal that contains some healthy fat. And just as importantly, avoid the saboteurs. Stop drinking alcohol in the hours before bed, as it can crush your growth hormone release. Be wary of high-dose antioxidant supplements like vitamin C and E right around your workouts. And take your B vitamins in the morning, not at night, to avoid potentially disrupting your sleep. This isn't about chasing a fountain of youth. It's about understanding how your body works and giving it the specific tools it needs to do its job. It's about taking back control and refusing to accept that weakness is an inevitable part of aging. The power to rebuild is within you, waiting for the right signals to be switched on. If this video has been helpful to you, or if you think it could help someone you love, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our community. I would love to hear from you in the comments below. Have you struggled with muscle loss? Have you ever had your vitamin D levels checked? Sharing your story can help and inspire so many others. Thank you for watching, and here's to a stronger, healthier you.